What's going on, guys? I'm Journey, back with a thoughts video, this time on Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure was a gem when it came out on a Dreamcast. I loved it. Today, however, no matter how much I love it, it does not hold well in today's standard. There's a little couple of things that kind of keep it from being that, and one of those is the camera that seems to still plague the Sonic team still to this day. It just can't keep up with the speed of Sonic has. Also, sometimes the controls can be really unresponsive. There has been times where I've just kind of magically jumped to my death. And there's other times where nothing will come out from me needing to jump, so I don't fall to my death. Which then, of course, gets me to fall into my death. There's other things too, where as the music is amazing, they go really hard on the music to make it not only um, very upbeat and just fun and a joy to hear. It's just for the most part, it just still comes crashing down when you, let's say you want to use a homing attack with Sonic. He'll just hover around the actual enemy that you're trying to attack, and then you'll just be kind of stuck in this endless loop until then he either finally connects or he goes completely off the screen, and then you're just kind of like, dang, you know. So it kind of sucks where the things that always seems to be great with Sonic is the music, the soundtracks, not only just for the character themes, but also the stages, right? Those are still great that I just love. The child, your little pet that you used to have that you could put on your memory card, you could take with you to grow and have that convert back into the game and still manage your child's from your child garden. You can still do that here. I don't know if today would be something that you would want to kind of go in and have a full detailed thing of doing, because it can be pretty time consuming. But for the most part though, Sonic has a lot of friends that accompany him on this campaign that he's on. So you have your classics like Tails, Knuckles, even in addition to Amy. There's other ones, new ones like Bit the Cat and We E102Y. Um, which brings me to the other issue. See if you notice something with some of the praise, there's something to knock. Um, one of the biggest issues with Sonic has been the introduction of new characters. A lot of times when you bring in new characters and you have them playable, for instance, you need to create a system, something gameplay specific that makes that character distinctly unique compared to other characters to actually give you a reason to actually want to play for them or play with them and care for them. Big fishes. That's his gimmick. He fishes. So each and every one of his stages is simply you trying to catch his friend, which is a frog. Uh, so you got a fishing minigame here. E102Y is a shooter, essentially. And he's hovering around and shooting things. He has one of the most amazing character soundtracks, period. Or character themes, I should say. But at the end of the day, it's still a shooter. So where you have Sonic that has speed, Tails that fly, Amy that smacks with a hammer, Knuckles that straight punches, you have now a guy that fishes and another guy that's just shooting. You know, and then that kind of trickles down to other games that they have. So this infamous Sonic 06, you had the telekinetic hedgehog, and it's just kind of like these are characters that you don't need, right? Some of them are hit, some of them miss, but a lot more times they're misses than they're hits. And the more you keep adding, the more it's just going to get becoming a little bit out of control. And so now you have a situation where you only technically needed 4: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. Now you got like 6. Now you got 7. You're about to have 8. You're about to have 10. You probably got 12. And then it just gets to a point where you need to scale it back and get back to the basics. Hence probably why Sonic Generations was so good, right? But from the 3D aspect of Sonic Adventure, I do believe that it has grown and gotten better. If you look at even something like Sonic Unleashed, you had the Hedgehog, you had the Werehog stages, the night stages, and you had the daytime stages of just traditional Sonic. And those daytime stages were some of the most fun I've ever had. I don't think they would have got here without this game. So there's a lot to be had here, both good and bad. Oh, in the boss battles, you can cheese them. because there's no real strategy that you really need for them. And that's probably due to the fact that when it came out to this, there's not really much. I don't know if you can really do, but it's hilarious to hear the voice acting as well because it could be sometimes good and some other times bad, especially when you have sound effects coming out from when you hit a character and you got the weakest, like, oh no, like robotic sound coming from different other characters, and it's hilarious. So you have to play that for your own. But in my opinion, is this one to go? I say yeah, go for it. Unfortunately, for people who prefer things like the purest form, like the Dreamcast, not everybody has a Dreamcast laying about, and not everybody want to go through the route of doing emulation, no matter how you know easy it may seem, because it's an extra process. So I had the DS version. That's what I played. I do apologize for people who have their versions, but I'm just going to play what I could get my hands on for the most part. Sometimes I want to go through it to go through the extra steps, but other times I don't. And this is one of situations where I don't. Maybe one day, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed it, and chances are I'll probably go back again because the music is more than enough for me to come back and play the game again. That's my thoughts on Sonic Adventure. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, really. And hey, like, subscribe, let me know what you're feeling. Until then, make sure you take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Until then, take care.